Welcome back to Learn English Quickly with Podcast, the podcast that helps you speak, listen, and write English with confidence. I'm your host, Wyatt.
And I'm Maya. It's awesome to have you in this episode. We tackled listening skills, sharing tips to help you understand native speakers better.
Today, we're shifting gears to focus on writing, an essential skill for clear communication, whether it's for emails, essays, or even social media posts.
Absolutely. Writing is where you can organize your thoughts, refine your grammar, and express yourself clearly. Plus, it's a great way to build confidence in English.
So, why is writing such an important skill for English learners?
Writing forces you to think carefully about word choice, grammar, and sentence structure. Unlike speaking, where you can rely on tone or gestures, writing demands precision. It's also a skill you'll use in real-life situations, like job applications or messaging friends.
That makes sense. But I know a lot of learners find writing intimidating. What are some common challenges they face?
One big challenge is organizing thoughts clearly. Many learners know what they want to say, but struggle to structure their ideas logically. Another issue is using the right tone. Writing a formal email is very different from a casual text.
Right, tone can be tricky. So, how can learners overcome these challenges and start writing more effectively?
Start small. Don't try to write a novel right away. Begin with short, manageable tasks, like a journal entry or a quick email. Focus on clarity first, then work on style.
I like that. Starting small feels doable. What's a good way to practice writing daily?
Keep a journal. Write a few sentences every day about your thoughts, experiences, or even what you ate for lunch. It's low pressure and helps you practice vocabulary and grammar.
That's a great tip. And it's private, so there's no fear of judgment. What about structuring longer pieces like essays or reports?
For longer writing, follow a clear structure: introduction, body, and conclusion. In the introduction, state your main idea. In the body, provide details or arguments. Then, wrap it up with a conclusion that summarizes your points.
So, it's like building a house. Start with a foundation, add the walls, and finish with a roof.
Exactly! And don't forget to plan before you write. Jot down your main ideas and organize them into an outline. This saves time and makes your writing more coherent.
Planning sounds key. Now, what about grammar? A lot of learners worry about making mistakes in their writing.
Mistakes are part of the process, just like in speaking. The goal is to be clear, not perfect. That said, focus on common issues like subject-verb agreement or correct verb tenses. For example, instead of "she go to school," write "she goes to school."
Got it. Are there tools that can help learners catch these mistakes?
Yes, tools like Grammarly or Language Tool can highlight errors and suggest improvements. But don't rely on them completely. Use them as a guide while you learn the rules yourself.
That's a good balance. Now let's talk about vocabulary. How can learners make their writing more interesting and varied?
Avoid repeating the same words. Instead of saying good all the time, try excellent, wonderful, or impressive. Also, learn synonyms and phrases in context, like a great opportunity instead of just opportunity.
So it's about building a richer word bank. Any tips for learning new words specifically for writing?
Read a lot. Books, articles, and even well-written social media posts expose you to new words and styles. When you find a useful word or phrase, write it down and try using it in your own sentences.
Reading and writing go hand in hand. What about tone? How do learners know if their writing sounds too formal or too casual?
Think about your audience and purpose. For a job application, use formal language like, "I am writing to apply for." For a friend, keep it casual, like, "Hey, let's catch up soon." Reading examples of different tones, like emails or letters, helps you get a feel for what's appropriate.
That's helpful. So it's about matching the tone to the situation. Any exercises to practice this?
Try writing the same message in 2 different tones. For example, write a formal email to a teacher asking for help, then rewrite it as a casual text to a friend. Compare the two to see how word choice and structure change.
That sounds like a fun way to practice. Now, what about feedback? How can learners know if their writing is improving?
Share your writing with others, friends, teachers, or online communities like language exchange forums. They can point out strengths and areas to improve. You can also revisit your old writing to see how far you've come.
I love the idea of looking back at old work. It's like a progress report. Any specific writing exercises you recommend for our listeners?
One of my favorites is the 5 sentence story. Write a complete story in just 5 sentences. It forces you to be concise, use varied vocabulary, and structure your ideas clearly.
That's a cool challenge. Let's give our listeners another one. Write a short paragraph about your favorite hobby, then swap it with a friend or post it online for feedback.
Perfect! And here's a bonus tip. Rewrite your paragraph using at least 3 new words or phrases you've learned recently. It's a great way to make new vocabulary stick.
Awesome. Now let's highlight some key phrases we've used today. Organize your thoughts. Start small. Follow a clear structure. Match the tone. Be concise.
These are building blocks for strong writing. Notice how they're all about clarity and purpose, not perfection.
Exactly. Before we wrap up, what's your final tip for learners who want to improve their writing?
Write every day, even if it's just a sentence. Consistency builds confidence, and the more you write, the more natural it feels. Don't wait for inspiration, just start.
Well said, Olivia. Writing is a journey, just like speaking and listening. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and enjoy the process.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're proof you're learning.
Thanks for joining us for episode 6. In our next episode, we'll explore how to boost your confidence in real-life conversations. Until then, keep writing and keep practicing.
But before we go, let's dive into some practical writing exercises you can try at home to reinforce what we've talked about today. These are designed to make writing fun and effective.
Great idea. What's the first exercise?
Try free writing. Set a timer for 5 minutes and write about anything that comes to mind without stopping to edit. It could be about your day, a dream, or even a random topic like clouds. The goal is to get comfortable putting thoughts on paper.
That sounds liberating. No pressure to be perfect. What's next?
Practice summarizing. Read a short article or watch a video, then write a 3 to 4 sentence summary in your own words. This helps with clarity and teaches you to focus on key ideas.
I like that. It's practical and builds comprehension too. Any other exercises?
Rewrite a paragraph from a book or article in your own style. Keep the main idea, but change the words and sentence structure. This boosts creativity and helps you practice synonyms.
Those are awesome exercises. Let's add one more. Write a fake advertisement for a product you love, like your phone or favorite snack. Make it persuasive and fun.
Love that! It's a great way to practice tone and creativity. And here's a final challenge. Pick one of these exercises and do it every day for a week. Share your work with a friend or online to get feedback.
That's a wrap for episode 6. Keep those pens moving, and we'll see you next time with more tips to master English.
Goodbye for now and happy writing!